Very good morning to all. We all are experienced and felt the breeze circulating between land and sea. So today we can discuss the breeze or the breezes. I am not sure about the plural. Okay. So today we can discuss the breeze occur between land and sea. So there are two types of wind occurring between land and sea. Those two breeze are called sea breeze and land breeze. So sea breeze and land breeze are occurring between land and sea. So now we can go or we can look what sea breeze actually is and what land breeze is about. So first of all we are discussing sea breeze. So during daytime, land heats up faster than the sea. When the in the daytime, even though both water and the land are receiving the heat energy from the sun, the temperature of the land will rise up faster than the temperature of the water. So the temperature of the land is now more than the temperature of the water. So during daytime, land heats up faster than the sea. As a result, the air above the land also heats up faster, so that the hot air from the land rises up. So the hot air from the land is rising up. So when the hot air is rising up, the the cool air from the sea moves towards the land. The cool air from the sea move towards the land. So now the wind is blowing from sea to land. Okay. So or the breeze is blowing from breezes from sea to land. So this is called actually uh, sea breeze. So sea breeze occur during daytime and the wind blows from sea to land. So there are two major points or main points here. Occurs during daytime and wind blows from sea to land. Next one we are looking at the land breeze. During night time, land cools faster than the sea. During that time, land heats up faster than the sea. In night time, land cools faster than the sea. Hence, air above the sea is hot compared to air above the land. In the night time, the land cools faster than the sea, meaning that the water is hotter than the land now. So the air above the water, air above the sea is hotter than the air above the land. As a result, air above the sea rises up and the cool air from the land moves towards the cool air from the land moves towards the sea. So here in night time the land is cooled down than that of water. As a result, the hot air from the sea moves up, whereas the air from the land moves towards the sea. So here the wind is blowing from land to sea. So we call it as land breeze. Since the wind is blowing from land to sea, we call it as land breeze, and it is occurring in the night time. So again the main 2 points are: it during occurs during night time, and wind blows from land to sea. And now, why the hot air has to rise up? Why the hot air has to rise up? It is because of the gravitational effect. If you are having a bowl, okay, and we were having oil in it, okay, Now if you are pouring some water, after some time the water will stay down, and here we will be having oil. So oil will takes the upper place, whereas water will takes the bottom place. Why? It is because of the density difference. It is because of the density difference. And the object or the fluid, both water and oil are fluid. So fluid having higher density is taking the bottom side. Fluid having higher density is taking the bottom side, and fluid having lower density is taking the upside. Now if you are considering the hot air and cool air, the density of cool air is more than the density of the hot air. So the cool air will stay down, whereas the hot air will stay in upside. So hot air, this is our cool air, this is our hot air. The cool air, or whether it is cool air or whether it is hot air, it is a fluid. Gas is a fluid. So air is nothing but a gas. So air we can call as a fluid. So here the density. So if there are two fluids having different densities, then the fluid having higher density will stay downside than that of the fluid having the lower density. It is done because of the gravitational effect. So because of the gravitation only, the fluid having higher density is staying downside than that of fluid having lower density. So see, the hot air is moving up and cool air is taking place. So when the hot air is moving up, along with the hot air, actually the heat also transferred. So heat transferred because of the actual movement of the air. So the convection, the basic reason for the convectional current is actually because of the gravitational effect. If there was no gravity, convection, the heat cannot be transferred in the form of convection. If there is no gravity, the heat cannot be transferred. Why the hot air is rising up? Why the hot air takes the upside position than the of cool air? Because of the gravitational effect. So if there was no gravity, the hot air would not be raised up. The hot air would not be raised up if there is no gravitational effect. So gravitation is very much needed for the convection, the heat transfer due to convection. Gravitation is needed for heat transfer due to convection. Okay, so that point you have to remember always. Now we have to talk. We had the discussion, or we dealt the effect of gravity in convection. Effect of gravity in convection. If there is no gravity, convection, the heat transfer in the form of convection will not be happened. Now we have to discuss radiation. Before discussing radiation, I have to discuss something about absorption, emission and reflection. See, consider the sun and earth. The sun gives out the heat energy or the light energy as well. So here sun emits the light, or sun emits the heat. Okay, sun is giving the energy in the form of radiation. Sun gives the energy in the form of radiation. So if something is given in the form of radiation, that is called emission. So sun emits the light energy, sun emits the heat energy as well. Now, on the other hand, the earth is receiving the heat energy or the light energy from the sun. So it is absorption. Receiving is, we can call as, if something is receiving in the form of radiation, then that can be called as absorption. So you may understand what absorption and what emission is. Now there is another word, reflection. For example, we have a mirror and we are lighting a torch, so that the light from the torch falls on the mirror and it bounces back, the light bounces back. So here this process of bouncing back of a ray is called reflection. So here the what happened in the case of mirror, it is reflection happened, and reflection happened due to the smooth shiny surface. So if reflection is happening, that is, the object is not absorbing the energy, or whether it is light energy or whether it is heat energy, the radiation is not absorbed by the body if it is reflected back. So higher the reflection, lower will be the absorption, or higher is the absorption, lower will be the reflection. And if a body can absorb radiation, if a body can absorb radiation in a high amount, then the possibility of emission of that body will also be higher. In another way, if a body is absorbing, if a body is a good absorber of radiation, then that body will be a good emitter also. The body will emit the radiation if it is a good absorber. Okay, so there is a connection between the absorption and emission. Higher is the absorption, higher will be the emission. Higher is the emission, higher will be the absorption. Now on the other hand, if reflection is high, then absorption will be low. Emission, we can call, then the emission will also be low. It just reflects whatever is incidenting on it. It is just reflecting, not absorbing it or not emitting it. It is just reflecting it. Now the surface, we called, if the surface is smooth and shiny, reflection will be higher, emission will be lower, as well as absorption will be lower. And the color, for example, if you are considering the black color and the white color, the black color having the property of absorption than that of white color. So the black color absorbs more than that of white color. Similarly, the black color can emit more than that of white color. So when there is a color difference, there will be a difference in the absorption or emission and reflection. So higher is the absorption, lower will be the reflection. So the white reflects, whereas the black absorbs. So if absorption is more, there will be emission also. So in the in summer days, we may be asked to wear the light colored clothes. If you are wearing the light colored clothes, then light colored clothes will reflect more and it will absorb very less. So in the summer season, there is already very hot, the condition is very hot, the environment is very hot. So that whatever heat energy is incidenting on the cloth, it just reflects, it will not absorb. So that if it is not absorbing, the heat temperature will not be raised up, the temperature will not be raised up. As a result, we can maintain our body temperature neatly. We can maintain our body temperature if we are wearing the light colored clothes. if you are wearing a black colored clothes in the summer season, the black color, already there is heat energy in the environment and we are also suffering it. Along with that, the cloth itself will absorb more energy and it will emit the energy to our body also. So again our body temperature will raise up. So in order to avoid this issue, this problem, we are asked to wear the light colored clothes in the summer season. Similarly, if you are looking at the if you are once again, so if you are looking at the winter season, we may be if we are yeah, similar, there's one point I forgot what was the point. Actually the same is applicable in the case of dull and gray color. Dull and gray color is similar to black color. So if the dull and gray color will absorb more than compared with the light colored clothes. And if you are wearing black colored clothes in winter season, it may help us. Okay, thank you.